Hi guys, welcome once again to Battle with Ola. This is Mujala Olua, and today I want to talk about how to ask the court for a stand down. How to ask the court for a stand down. A stand down is different from an adjournment in the sense that I think I mentioned this in the video about adjournments. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. A stand down is different in the sense that you're asking the court to postpone the hearing of your case until a later time that same day. But an adjournment is for another day. So that's the difference. For stand downs, you can ask for it if, for instance, the other party is delayed. Maybe they are stuck in traffic, or they've communicated to you that they are on their way, but they are not yet in court, or maybe they said that they are in another court handling another matter, but they will be there for sure that particular day. So you can ask for a stand down, for the court to hear you much later. You could also ask for a stand down if, for instance, you need to file something quickly in that matter, or you discover that you don't have a particular document that you want to use that day. You can ask for a stand down so that you can go get the document, or so that you can generally just put your house in order. But what you're telling the court is that I still want to be heard today. I'm pleading with you to please, take me at a later time today. So the court will stand it down, and so the court will grant you a stand down and then continue with other matters, and then afterwards they'll take you, or the court could recess or rise and then reconvene for your own matter based on whatever it is you agreed upon, or whatever it is that the judge decided while granting you the stand down. So you can apply for a stand down just the way you're applying for an adjournment, but you just give the court credible reason to grant you the stand down. And before you ask for a stand down, make sure you study the judge, the attitude of the judge. Read the room. Like I always say, read the room. So if you have observed that it's a judge that would likely grant it and be favorably disposed to it, go ahead and ask for it, and make sure that whatever you're asking the stand down for is a purpose that will be fulfilled just in time for you to be heard by the court when the court reconvenes. That is, if you're going to get a document, or if a counsel says they are coming at a later time, make sure that you would actually get that document, or the counsel will actually show up. So you say, "My lord, with utmost respect, I'll be asking for a stand down, to enable me get the required documents." Mention your reason. Or you say, "My lord, my learned colleague has communicated with me that he's on his way, he's stuck in traffic. In the circumstances, we'll be asking for a stand down just to facilitate his presence in court." Or maybe it's a witness. "My lord, my witness is on his way. We are awfully sorry for his absence, but we'll be asking and praying the court for a stand down until so that we can get him in court, to give his evidence before the court today." Or, "My lord, we'll be humbly praying for a stand down to enable us get so and so document, or to enable us file so and so today. Most grateful, my lord." So very simple, just the way you're asking for any other thing. So, but you give the court credible reason, and you show the court that you do not take their audience, or their indulgence for granted. And if the court is favorably disposed to granting you a stand down, it would grant you a stand down. Sometimes the judge can say that, okay, this matter is stood down until a later time today, or this matter is stood down simply. Or the court can say it's stood down till 4 p.m. If, for instance, it's already rising and you're the only one that needs to come back, it will tell you, okay, this matter is stood down till 4 p.m. or it's stood down for an hour. So the court can tell you any of those things, and then you appreciate the court for their indulgence, and then you rush off to go and put your house in order, or to go get your client, your witness, or to go tell the other party, the other counsel, that it's been stood down and they should make sure that they come to court as and when due, and then the court will hear you at the time that it reconvenes. So that's the simplest way for you to ask for a stand down. Please note that stand downs are only useful if your case has been called already. If your case has not been called, you cannot ask for a stand down. So, but if your case has been called already and you're not ready to go on because of any of those circumstances that I've explained earlier, or some other intervening factor, so you can ask the court for a stand down, but not until they've called your matter. So the court will mean it in its record that the matter is stood down, so that my lord does not close the record of that proceeding or of that case or matter for that day. That's the essential reason why you need to ask for a stand down, because once the court has closed it and adjourned it, you can't ask for a stand down again, because courts are reluctant to correct or cancel their recordings or reopen matters that have been closed for a particular day. So always know and be at alert as to when you need to ask for a stand down. Ask respectfully, and if the court is favorably disposed to it, it will be granted. Then you thank my Lord and you go and get your house in order, and then the court will reconvene for you to be heard. That's the simplest and easiest way for you to ask for a stand down. It's not rocket science, and the court is not a devil with horns that will not grant you a stand down when it's necessary. But make sure you always do the needful and put your house in order, because you never can tell. So that's all I have for you in this video. I will see you in my very next video. Toodles.